What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Norms, and this is the 10-8 podcast, and we are live in the building right now. We got a special guest, my man Brian Norman Sr. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me bring on my co-host, my guy, Jamel Herring in the building. Jamel, what's good, brother?
Everything good, bro.
I'm gonna need you to pin this, okay? That's what I need you to do. Right?
Here we go. Here we go. We
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. The legend. I call him the legend because he makes me laugh every time I watch the. I watch Mr. Norman Senior. But I sent them the link. Waiting on him. Like I think my son just broke my control, but we'll be back right
yeah,
up.
I heard that too.
Yo, oh, he's already in the queue, bro. My man is on point right now. Let me bring him on real quick. Well, I don't know where he's at. Let me see. Brian, you there?
What up, player?
Hold on, let me fix this so I can. No, this is bad. I can't even see you.
They say you ain't set your little. I'm about to say you ain't set your box
I
or
know.
something. Right?
I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna have to do it this way. This time, welcome, Mr. Brian Norman Sr. How are you, brother?
What's up, What's up, Jamal?
You're right. Hey,
Bro.
kid, they keep killing me with that. I was like, I gotta correct them. You know, they do us black folks dirty. Like, yo, y'all can't pronounce. Y'all don't see the e. Like, what's we doing here?
That's Jamel, not Jamal.
You be watching everything, bro. That's crazy. What you think about that? The Ryan Garcia comments about Jamal Herring, aka Jamel. What you thought about that?
They not. It's disrespectful to it's disrespectful to a degree. A man want to be called his name. His name is his name. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got his name. What do we have? You feel me?
Nah, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, when I seen this shit, I was like, first of all, like, there's so many like new boxing shows coming out. Like, you got Max coming back. They added Shady McCoy. It's like I feel like boxing is kind of, I guess it's trending up, but there's a lot of like weird media combinations. And I know you're on a press tour right now. Your son got the fight coming up November 22nd versus Devin Haney. How's it going? How's it looking so far for you guys?
Everything good, man. We ready to go. We just holding in the road. That's it. We've been ready. We've been ready since they announced the fight. Seriously.
That's what's up.
I mean, I'm excited for the fight, right? But me and Jamel, I'm going to call you Jamal by accident. But me and Jamal keep going back and forth in the fight, right? And I got Brian winning the fight, right? My biggest concern, and I keep telling Jamel, is the skates. I'm just being real. Like I keep telling him, we're gonna keep it real today. Listen, last time I seen Devin Haney, he fought. What was it? What's the name? I forget the guy's name. But anyways, he was on skates, right? And it was really hard to find him. And I kept telling Jamal prior to the fight that I feel like that Devin is a broken fighter, and I don't think he'll ever be what he once was in that regard. Do you feel like you're gonna get a different Devin Haney? Devin Haney moving forward. When you guys see November 22nd?
I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I don't. Man, listen to me, man. People are crazy.
I'm listening.
Eyes. Hold on a second. People eyes. Let them see what they want to see. I don't know. They listen to what people say. They don't listen to their own eyes. But I'm gonna do this on here today. Let me see if I can flip this around. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Good.
I'm about to turn it around this way. So, can we see this?
Yep.
Where's Devin Haney at?
On the outside.
No, but where's the whole where are they in proximity to each other?
Jamal,
where are they in proximity to each other? They're right. He's right in front of him.
Right. Yeah.
He's not getting around him. He's not doing anything. Even with this, It's his problem. It's his fault. It's what he's not doing. You understand?
You're talking about Ramirez or
Ramirez. It's what he's not doing. He's not letting his hands go. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's him. It's on him. Look, if I could go back right now, which I don't feel like going ahead and get a remote, but if I can go back, matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I got time.
Let's get the breakdown. Let's definitely get this breakdown.
I'm gonna show y'all something. That's why I don't even understand how the hell it's so fucking freaking hard, man. It's crazy. It's not hard at all. People just, like I said, they just tend to believe what people say. Hold on a second. Okay. So watch again. Watch the double jab. Watch the double jab. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one. So you see, he's doing nothing, but he's right in front of him. This is when it first started. He's doing nothing, but he's right in front of him. And then, of course, he do what he's doing, grab and hold because he don't want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to see when he double jabs. You got to see when he his first double jab. Well, that was his second one, I believe, right here. Right here. Look at this. Wait, did I already pass it? It was at the beginning. But that's how boring this. Look at this shit. It's nothing. What are we watching? What are we looking at? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's coming. You see that? Did you just see that?
Yeah. Up there.
You saw him catch him, right?
Yeah, I see that second.
Clear as day. Clear as day. Understand. Everybody knows the whole fight went this way.
Yeah,
the whole fight went this way. Devin is not really punching. They're right in front of each other. Now I'm gonna do this. Because also you got the fatigue type of situation that kicks in. So then eventually, hold on. We're around 10. So eventually around 10, you get more of this. You get more of this, and then Devin starts to stop. You see that? He stops more and more. You look at this. Look at what's going on. He stops more and more. He's just not punching. Devin not even moving like he was no more. Are you paying attention? Y'all see this shit?
Yeah.
He could punch now. He won't do it. Look at it. He fucking scared. And he fucking, I don't know what he is. He's right there. He's right. He's literally right there. He ain't going nowhere. Those ain't no fucking elite feet. They ain't getting the fuck around nobody. I don't understand what people see. I got my specs on, so I can't goddamn see. Y'all should know that. So, but I got my specs. I'm looking, trying to understand. He just did it again. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. Just show you how easy it is. Watch it. He just did it again. Watch when he jabs. I missed. I missed. He just jabbed him again. When he jabs, he just won't punch. It's just lack of punching. So to me, both of them look. He just caught him again. You seen that?
Yeah.
He just caught him again. He's just not jabbing. He's not jabbing. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is taking nothing away from Devin Haney. I told everybody from the very start when I saw this fight, I love this fight. They was somebody you worried about. I was like, worried about what? What am I worried about? I don't see anything to be worried about. I've never been more confident. I don't see anything at all to be worried about. The thing was this right here. With the other guys we was fighting, even with the Jin Sasaki. With the Jin Sasaki, he took out 17 of 19 wins, right? That's 17 grown men. That's 17 people. We don't know the people. They were all in Japan. That's fine. The guy, Derek Quavaz, he knocked out 19 or 20 people out of 27 people. That's, you understand what I'm saying? That's considered, to have decent power. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Devin Haney knocked out 15 people out of 32. So with these other guys, you have what's called an equalizer. Jamil, forget in a fight, but let's say in a sparring session when you're working with somebody else and you get clocked with something. You get what I'm saying? Right. Now you have to respect that person a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're in there with a guy, let's say you get in there, Jamil, let's say you get in there with a 115 pounder, and he real good and he throwing a lot of punches. Are you gonna be afraid of him?
Nah.
Nothing at all. He can throw as many punches as he wants. He can let it don't matter. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
you got a job to do in your job, and you going there to do that job. I don't see. Say it again.
No, mention that.
Yeah. So I don't see what I don't see what everybody else see. My mind work different. Again, my mind working different has worked for me. It worked for my son so far. My son believed in my vision. I've given him vision on other things, like he was the underdog against Santian. I gave him the vision on that. Santian was 32-0, just like Devin Haney is 32-0. It's no different. It's 32 grown men that both of these boys fought. That's going to be 64 people between the two. Today in boxing, there are the only tested people today in boxing. The only truly tested people is Canelo at this point, Terrence Crawford at this point. I had somebody else. Charlo is pretty tested. I know it's crazy, but Jamil, he kind of tested, with certain names. So that's people fighting people.
Right.
When you think of who's a who, when you think of who's who in boxing today, it's just all about whatever name they're associated with. You know what I mean? And this is not shitting on no fighters. This is not throwing shots at no fighters. I like all of these fighters off in the name. Keyshawn Davis, 13 fights. No notable names, but he's so-called a great fighter in some people's eyes. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Richardson, no notable names. Like Leon Paro ain't no good name. George Kambosos ain't no. He had 3 losses when he beat him. You understand what I'm saying? Who else can I name? Abdullah Mason, up and coming, great fighter. Look like he's gonna do good fighter. I don't just throw around great. Good fighter, like he's gonna do great. Again, I'm not picking on people. I'm just giving names that's supposed to be somebody today in boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I said, Abdullah Mason. Everybody everybody are fighting virtual nobodies now because it's a new era of boxing being ushered in. That's what we got to understand. We're just at a point in boxing right now where the names are leaving. The names are gone. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. But,
that's just what we have. Yeah, go ahead.
So in terms of y'all opponent, you don't believe there's no notable names on Devin's resume?
Notable names on Devin.
I can say Lomachenko.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, I'm right here with you. The notable names on Devin's resume. And again, this is not criticized, but we're not criticizing our opponent. I've always given him respect. I've always given him credit. I always gave his pops credit and respect. I'm not taking that away, but I'm a realist at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? I got to keep it real about what I'm talking about at the same time when you press me to dissect what we're looking at. You feel what I'm saying? Right. It's not by design that Gamboa was 38 years old and had been knocked out 3 times. That's not by that. I mean, that's not, I'm saying by design. That's not by mistake. That's not an accident. Right. That's not an accident. It's not an accident that Jorge Linares was like 35, 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? And had lost 5 times. That's not an accident. It's not an accident that Jojo Diaz was as small as he was with 64-inch reach against a, you know what I'm saying, and a flat-footed Mexican, as they like to criticize my son for fighting. You know what I mean? Jojo Diaz is a flat-footed Mexican. That's all respect to Jojo Diaz, good fighter, whatever else. So I'm not trying to shit on fighters. I'm just trying to, even the score, what we looking at, what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see the elite feat from Devin Haney. I don't see the elite jab. In fact, y'all help me out again. This is his fight. This shit.
I'm with you with the elite feat. I felt like I saw a broken fighter.
Where's he at right now? Where's Devin Haney at right now? Where's he at? Is it hard for Ramirez to get in front of him? No, it's not hard at all. It's not hard to get in front of him. It's not hard to get in front of him. And in fact, this is the only fight that he did this in. The other fights, Devin usually presses because the guys are smaller. So he uses stand there and he uses the stick to keep the smaller guys out. I see what they're doing. See, the other fans are not seeing what they're doing. I see exactly what's going on. Bill knows that though. Bill heard me talk before.
Basically, it's just great matchmaking in boxing terms.
Absolutely. And I have no problem with it. Santian, just like I said with Santian, he built up his 32-0 resume. He built up his 32-0 repertoire. He got top rank on his side. He went in and fought a good fight in Alexis Rocha. He destroyed Alexis Rocha. That was his toughest test. He passed that test. He came back to his hometown. Everything was set up for him to win. Yeah. Right. That's a known fact. Everything was set up. It was the table was set. The table was set for Santian to go ahead and do his 1-2s. You understand what I'm saying? It was masterful matchmaking again with Brian Norman Jr., but they didn't realize who Brian Norman Jr. really was. You feel what I'm saying? So Brian Norman Jr. came in, he did what he did, and now instead of giving Brian Norman Jr. his credit, most people just chose to just take all the credit away from Santana what he did.
I gave him his credit because again, you
I
was
said
there.
most people. I said most people.
Yeah, but they definitely need to give him. Most people need to give him his credit because you was around. Like I said, I was with Tom Rank also, so you know how it is over there. You know, the couple of fights before that, Junior had a little, few setbacks, whatever. You said, like you pointed out, you knew going into the Santion fight that they had Santion as the guy to go get that vacated title, and then Junior went out there and impressed everybody. So you know what I'm saying. And then again, I personally was vocal online when I seen the fight where y'all going to Japan was made. I said, okay. I said, here we go. Because I've been there. I've been there when I fought Masako Ito, Japanese fighter. He's supposed to just. I was just supposed to be a voluntary defense. He's supposed to have the unification afterwards. I went there. I went for it. I ruined the whole party. So like I said, I've been in that position. So I voiced my opinion on that. So I'm like, okay, they got y'all going over to Japan, and not just the home, to the city, but another man's country. As the host, even though y'all the champion, I felt like the cards were set there also, especially all respect to Mr. Honda and his fighters.
Absolutely.
But again, y'all ruined.
They tried to do us in though.
Yeah, y'all ruined the party. And then
absolutely,
and then put on basically knockout of the year performance.
Knockout of the year.
Again, this isn't new to you. This is new to you. So
all of this is people refusing to give credit where credit is due. It happens to everybody on the way up. It happens to even Terrence Crawford right now doing what he did. It happens to all of them. So I'm gonna go back to the resume thing in boxing today. So the pound we're gonna go down the pound for pound list, or the people we know on the pound for pound list. Usyk is proven. Cool. That's a given. So I forgot the name Usyk. Usyk proven. That's a given. Terrence Crawford proven. That's a given. Canelo Alvarez or whatever, to a degree. I mean, ain't no to a degree. He proven. That's whatever he did. That's a given. He done. So now this way get a little sketchy. Of course, you got Tank who fought. Questionable. You know how they do it. Questionable matchmaking with that situation. And then you got even again, I'm not shitting on no people. I'm not throwing no rocks at anybody. I'm putting everybody in the same basket. Who's the best win on Shakur Stevens' resume? You.
Nah, I think Cepeda. I think Cepeda. I give.
No, I forgot about that.
I'll be fair. I'll say
Cepeda not champion.
You gotta give
Cepeda not champion.
You gotta give credit, but you gotta give Shakur credit for the Valdez fight too, though.
Who?
Valdez was champion.
Oh, absolutely. No. I'm not trying to diminish anybody's record.
You're not. I'm just saying. I'm just being.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No. I've said out loud. I give him all the credit in the world for Oscar Valdez. I've said that out loud. I have said that out loud.
Yeah.
I think the best win on his record or whatever else, and to keep it real, I think at the time was you, and you was older. But you was older.
Right.
So it was you. You was older. Cepeda was not a champion.
Right. But they of course, well, you know how boxing is. They all got that. No.
Jamil. Based on what he just went 24 rounds with Tevin Farmer and got dropped twice. Tevin Farmer comes back and get wiped out by Young Schofield. Come on, bro. Facts are facts. All of this is opinionated. So we need to put some kind of system together in boxing where we can either go by the numbers or we can go by something that matters, because as long as we got it opinionated and opinions are flowing all over the place, ain't nobody gonna ever be on the same page ever about nothing. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia. Huh?
I feel you.
Ryan Garcia, in the NBA, we got the status quo. We know they fighting. They playing for that chip at the end of the year. The Super Bowl, the NFL, we know they're playing for that chip at the end of the way. Soccer, same thing. We're for that World Cup at the end of the year. The boxing is the only one where it's gonna be optional, opinionated. It's never gonna be hands down. This what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight up, it's never gonna be. Bro, you just told me that Zepeda is Shakur's biggest win.
That was a tough
Absolutely,
fight. Cepeda, he was a tough dude though.
he was a.
Styles, B, you know Styles make fights though too. I think so.
My man just froze. Hold on.
He got an Android phone.
Yeah. He's stuck. Hold on. Where you at?
Shout out to my Android users. The Android phone.
Hold on. My man, it's frozen. Hold on.
You got the Android phone.
If he unfreezes,
I'm just being modest though. Like I think there's better wins.
Alicia has just Android as well.
Yes, you got the Android. At least you got that Android, that green bubble.
I mean, I see where he's going with some of it, and talking about the elite feet thing. I don't think it's elite feet. I feel like it's more fear, like I was telling you before. I feel like it's
I'm just saying, Styles, man, like I said, I think there are better ones in Shakur's resume than his fight over. I'm just being modest when he said that. Like I said, I thought Vallis was a good win. I thought Cepeda was because people are still, despite what you may have thought about the Tevin Farmer fight, I thought people felt that Cepeda was going to be a guy that's going to get Shakur all the fits in the world through the style, pressure, relentless punching, yada yada yada. We've seen that he didn't, but until the build-up, people thought that was going to be the case.
No, absolutely. Hold on, bro.
My bad, man. My bad. I had to switch phone, man. My bad.
You got an Android?
I had to switch. No, I had to switch. I got a phone call on one phone, but I had to switch. This phone gonna keep ringing as long as we on this phone. It's gonna keep getting. You hear it now?
But that was an Android you was on.
I'm still on Android. What that mean?
You got to step it up, Mr. Norman.
Man, ain't nobody think about y'all, man.
we was talking about continue, Jamal, what you were saying about the notable ones.
No, we just left out what you were saying. We were talking about the Shakur resume, thing like that.
Yeah, Shakur versus Zepeda. And again, I'm a Shakur fan. I've said that out loud. I like Shakur. I'm not shitting on nobody resume. I'm not shitting on. I'm keeping it across the board to get people to understand that. Names are not names like they used to be. They're not. Nobody has skin in the game except Crawford and Canelo as far as skin in the game. Everybody else is fairly new. Ain't no OGs in the game like that no more.
You got to put Bebo on that list then too.
Bill, okay, we can do that.
For sure.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not giving all of, but I'm saying.
Again, the list, I feel you're saying the list is kind of, when you put it like that, the list kind of small though compared to.
It's very small, bro. It's very small to what it used to be, man. We had Roy, you know what I'm saying? It was very small to what it used to be.
Every division back then had somebody that was somebody for the most part, and they represented that division with
line of names. 154, the division that they say is the toughest division in boxing. Let's think about who we got. Fundora, who was nobody a couple of years ago. Mendoza, not even Mendoza. Bakram, who was literally unknown last year. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
who else we got? Abbas or whoever else. We don't know who the hell. I don't know who he can slap me in the face. I wouldn't know who he is. Xander Zayed, 22 years old, just started boxing a couple of years ago. Like what we don't have. Like this is the most stacked division that we're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to y'all is everybody is fairly new. So right now it's just everybody putting certain jackets on some certain people, whatever else, but in actuality, nobody is proven because nobody is fighting nobody. And that's why I got respect for the young fighters like a Jaleel Hackett coming up where he coming up at, calling out a Xander Zayed. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm a Jaleel Hackett fan and a Zayed fan. He calling out a Xander Zayed. So that's young, the young. Shakur Stevenson. Back to Shakur to give him props. He calling out Teofimo Lopez. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it needs to be done. So I'm not saying that some of the ones not trying to make it happen. I'm just saying as of today, it's not happening. So that's why you got a fight like Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr., two young fighters on the come up. Devin Haney already where he at. Brian Norman Jr. coming up, taking this fight. This is wonderful for boxing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't people having to be Better Beeve and Bivol getting to be 40 years old and 35 and 36 years old, having to fight each other, you know what I'm saying, way down the line. This ain't got to be like that. This ain't Tank and Shakur being in line or being close and around the same division, talking smack online for 5 years and we still ain't seen the fight and we still talking about we want to fight. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give Devin a lot of credit for it, taking
Absolutely.
the bigger fights, as well as your son. Where do you think a victory, especially to me, and this is what I believe. I've been calling. I think he stops Devin. That's what I believe. I think Brian will stop Devin with a left hook. That's what I believe. Where would that victory put him in boxing today?
See, that fucking the androids.
Motherfucking androids. Jesus Christ. Bill Haney gonna see this, be like, yo, man, you picked him to stop Devin? Yes. I'm picking him to stop Devin.
I see you try to put me on the spotlight. I told you, I ain't listen. I said, listen, I fuck.
It ain't no Andrew. I promise you, it's my fault. I fat figured the fuck.
I tell you, he can't win. I had to say it.
It ain't the Android. I'll put my finger on the phone. I messed up, man. What's up?
I understand. I gotta FaceTime. We gotta FaceTime you on Instagram message. On Instagram Messenger, I get it. We can't even do regular FaceTime. I get it.
What you asked me, Big Dog? You said where does that put? What you said?
So like I said, this is his biggest fight to date.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe, and I've been telling Jamel, I believe that Brian will stop him. Will stop Devin. I feel like Devin is a broken fighter, in my opinion.
And see, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. Don't do that.
I'm just being honest with you.
Don't do that though. That ain't what. But that ain't what it is. Don't do that. You can't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that. You can't do that. No.
You all gotta expect the best, especially when you fight at that level.
We gotta expect the best. Nah, yeah, we ain't gonna say here broken fighter. We not gonna say no. We can't do that. Nah.
Mr. No, I'm just being respectful. This is what I felt like it was, and I said this to Jamel. I felt like it was too early for him to fight Brian going up to 147 right now. I don't think he's mentally there.
I commend him for that, though. Yo,
I do commend him as well.
Fighters take chances, yo. But I'm saying though, I don't think a broken fighter would take that type of risk though, because Brian is a risk.
I don't think he should have.
I don't think a broken fighter would take that type of risk.
I just don't see him standing in front of Brian Norman.
I don't say he's gonna do that. I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, you look. Well, what he gonna do is what he gonna do. But we ain't gonna say he a broken fighter. We ain't gonna put that jacket on him. You know.
Do you think he's the same fighter?
I don't. No. PTSD is a real thing. I'm on record saying that when you get caught up in stuff like that, it does tend to bother you. But we not gonna speak that kind of stuff into existence. We gonna hope for the best. We ain't gonna put all that negative energy out there to him.
Y'all preparing for the best.
We preparing for the best. Listen, we want the best Devin Haney. You see all of these fans, all of his fans telling us how elite this is, how elite that is. I will go back. I go back. Oh, man, listen, I do this all day long, bro. Understand? I would go back and I would show you. I'm gonna show you this.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this, and I'm giving you the gameplay. And I'm giving you the gameplay because you got to understand there's nothing he can do about it.
Pay attention. I'm giving you the game. Pay attention. You slap.
I'm giving you the game because it ain't nothing nobody can do about it. There's nothing nobody can do about it. This has already been there. This been done. It's been done. So what I decided to do. What I decided to do was I decided to go back and watch. I said, you know what? Ryan Garcia ain't a good fight to watch. That's what I said initially. That's what I was like. I ain't gonna watch Ryan Garcia fight because, of course, we know what went on. He fought a style that he ain't gonna fight, so we ain't even gonna watch that fight. So I said, you know what? As I watched it, this was the most important fight to watch. Watch what Devin doing.
Why do you say that?
Then watch. I'm gonna show you. Watch what he doing. The first jab he throws is gonna be a jab to the body. Watch his reaction. This is a man his size. This is not one of them little guys. Watch the jab he throws to his body. And watch how he come back scared. Watch this. He won't punch. He doing that rocket, y'all know the rocking elbow shit that people tell you not to do. He was doing that rocking elbow. Watch this. Watch this. Watch how he gets scared. Look how scared he is. Did you see that shit? This is before the PED situation. Mm-hmm. First jab he throws, he gonna get counted. This is the first jab. He ain't got no PED yet, and he ain't damaged yet. First fucking jab he threw. First fucking elite jab he threw. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is exactly what needed to be watched. I said, this is the motherfucker he was before he was damaged. Moving around. Look, this man is his side. This man can reach him. He's afraid to jab with this man. He can reach him. That's why he's afraid to throw out. So he wanted to do the easy way. Jamel, you know this, go to the body, that's the easiest way in. He go high, you go low. He's still paranoid. Look how he jump back. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now watch this. First fucking jab he throws. The very first real jab he throws. That's fucking fear already. First jab he throws. Boom. What are we talking about?
That was that left hook.
The fuck I'm looking at?
That's a good point.
I know what the fuck I'm looking at. This ain't got nothing to do with elite feet. This ain't got nothing to do with shit. And we can go on even past that and watch how bad Ryan looked. So after this shit happened, after he weathers this storm, if he's so fucking elite, this motherfucker not gonna do nothing at all. Ryan Garcia not gonna do nothing at all in a minute. Watch. After he realized he can't get him out of there and his ass get tired or whatever else, he ain't got no feet for nothing in the world. Yeah. But after this shit over with, watch what happens. This was the fight to watch. This is the fight to watch. This is when it went down. This was the best Devin Haney. Hold on.
I mean, the fight was still close.
No. You're right. No, but you finna see why. You finna see why I was close. Because he's not doing nothing now. Now he peed out. Now he's scared to punch. He peed out. He's scared to punch. Look at what's happening. Look for yourself. Why is he not jabbing him with the elite jab now? Why he not piecing him up now? Why he not on his feet? He not going nowhere. He flat-footed in the motherfucker. Why is he not using his feet stepping around him? Why is he not doing that? This shit is one shot. What a 1-2. What are these combinations y'all talking about? What the fuck is he at? This shit is terrible. It's terrible. Look at Ryan. Ryan is spent. This shit is terrible, bro. This is the best Devin Haney. This was not the best Devin Haney because the best Devin Haney that he showed was in Cambosa's fight. But this is Devin Haney before PTSD right here. This was the fight to watch. Look, I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm giving you the game. And Bill Haney, you gonna see this. I'm giving you the game because it ain't shit you can do about it. It ain't shit you can do to change it. So it's over. I'm gonna give you the game either way it goes. There's nothing he can do to change it. He can't go out there and become a new man. I told everybody from the very beginning. I said, listen, I watched Devin Haney. I watched the best Devin Haney. I watched everything about Devin Haney. I said, every Devin Haney I've seen, my son gonna kill him. He gonna destroy him. I ain't seen one Devin Haney that can beat my son. Not one. I just showed y'all how he is when they're with a guy that's his size. The only other guy he fought that was his size was Ramirez. He was afraid to punch in that fight too because he was afraid to get countered. This was before. This is not. So my man's up top. What's your name again, big dog?
Norris.
Norris?
Yes, sir.
Norris.
So Norris, check it out, Norris. Now listen. You said that you think he's a shot fighter.
Is Norbs.
Norbs like Forbes, but it's
my bad, Norbs. I'm sorry. Y'all want to be doing the Jamal and Jamel and shit. I'm sorry, Norbs. My bad, bro. But listen what I'm telling you though. So we ain't gonna do that to him because he already was afraid to jab with Ryan Garcia when he came out. You saw that.
No, you did. You're right.
He was afraid to jab with a man his size. He started jabbing when he realized Ryan Garcia wasn't jabbing no more. When he realized Ryan Garcia wasn't punching no more, that's when he started punching. I keep telling people they ain't got what I got. They ain't got what I got.
I like that assessment. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's a really good assessment. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm telling people, bro. I do this shit all day long. This shit stays on my TV.
I respect it. He went back. That's some real tape studying shit because he went back to the first round. Before all this shit.
Yes, you want to look at what he's doing before the PTSD. You want to look at how he's acting. He's elite feet when he's supposed to be doing what? Ryan is his size. And the worst thing about what he's doing, let me show y'all this. The worst thing about what he's doing is he treat him like he's fighting a small man. Watch this. And again, I'm gonna tell you the game. Show you the deal. I don't care because there's nothing you can do about it. Look how far he stand. Look how far he is away from him. Look how far he's standing away.
Yeah.
You see how far he's standing away?
Yeah.
That's why he stands so far away. Paranoia. This is before PTSD. Paranoia. Para-fucking-noia. I know who we dealing with. The best Devin Haney. So we ain't gonna say no PTSD did this. Nah, the motherfucker couldn't beat my son in the first place. That's what we gonna say.
You know what?
So
I can't lie. You broke it down to me in a way that I respect it.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
your
you.
point is basically like now he's fighting people his size. He's not as controlling as he once was. I never even thought about that. Now seeing him against Ryan, it was the same thing when he fought
From the start, from the beginning.
You're right.
That was the fight to watch. When I had said when the fight first got named, I said, well, I ain't gonna watch Ryan Garcia fight because he ain't gonna fight my son like that. That's what I said. I said he ain't gonna fight my son like that, so I ain't gonna watch that. So I was watching Linares, I was watching everything else, and I was like, I ain't impressed. And then I was looking at the reach advantage. I was like, this bullshit. Like I didn't see nothing. I swear to God. I'm like, this bullshit right here. What is this? So then I got the Ryan Garcia fight. I said, watch this shit. And when I watched it, Lord behold, I said, God damn, the first jab he threw. The first jab he threw. And you can go back, I can do this shit for days. I do this all day, just so y'all know. So for the people who think I'm on YouTube and I'm doing lives, guess what? I'm doing lives, but guess what's still on TV? You feel what I'm saying? Right. I do this all day. I watch it all day. You find little things. You see. Like it's so many things I can tell you. I know he has no defense. He has zero defense. I don't give a fuck who been in camp with him and y'all think he got elite defense. I'm not gonna break that down. We gonna fuck him up with that on that night. He has zero defense. We gonna fuck that defense. His defense, the defense that he do have, we fucking that up that night. So I'm not gonna give you that one. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing he can do about it anyway, like I said. But nah, he has zero defense. None.
I ain't gonna front. I'm looking forward for this fight. I want to see you execute your game plan because the way you breaking it down, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna hold you.
I do this shit. I keep telling people I'm smarter than Bill Haney. Go get that motherfucker. Tell him to log in, bitch. Excuse my French. I'm smarter than Bill. I don't have to go get Zab Judah. I don't have to get Zab. I don't have to go get Zab Daddy. I don't have to go get Floyd. I ain't got to get Floyd Senior. I do this shit. Me, right here. Look. I do this shit. I do this shit. I don't have to go get. See, that's the good thing about me. I don't got to make no phone calls and tell nobody to meet me at the gym. The only person I need to meet me at the gym is Brian Norman Jr. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meet me at the gym, B. This is what we doing. We locked in. We back the way he trusts my judge. He see. Like, I get it. If y'all go watch some of the sparring videos, and even the fight with Santillon, go look at who he was smiling at and talking to and looking at, and when he threw the glove up at, when he did this one time, he was like, when he pointed with his glove, he was pointing because that's what I had told him to do. So he like, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? He do when he do. Y'all go back and watch the sparring, though lackluster as it was, of him and Qua. Go watch the sparring and listen to me talk. Listen to how I control what he doing. And listen to every time I tell him to do some of that shit work. You feel what I'm saying? Go listen for yourself. That was a 21, 22-year-old Brian. You feel what I'm saying? When I tell him something, he listens. So that's the beauty of what me and him have now, is that we have a relationship where we respect each other. I know my role, he know his role. He the fighter. He know good and well I'm the visionary. He trusts me. I even asked him, don't not be so long-winded. I even asked him one time, because I was curious, I didn't make it so far in fighting. So I even asked him one time, do you want somebody else to train you? Because you think, he never said it or never insinuated it. I just asked him just to know. I said, do you want somebody else to train you because you think I ain't on that level? Like, do you think I ain't on that up to par for that? He's like, no, straight up. I asked him that before. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I mean, he told me that, and he see that no matter what level we go to, you got to remember, he sparred Javante Davis. He sparred Terrence Crawford. He sparred old boy in Philly. He sparred Charles Conwell. You feel what I'm saying? He sparred a lot of people. You know what I mean? He done been out there. He done seen the best. There is nobody in boxing right now. There's nobody old in boxing. He sparred the who's who in boxing right now that he need to work with. He sparred them. He been in the ring with them.
So you can let me like, damn, but so boom. Let's say, all right. What is y'all vision though after this fight? Because right now, like I said, the welterweight division, y'all in the most premier division. What do we do? Do we stay? Because I've seen juniors talk about Boots and everybody else up at 54. So
No. You know what? You saw the interview where Caleb put out today or the other day?
I don't think I did. I think I probably seen the clip. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right. So Kayla put out a video the other day, and I want to address something in there because I'm looking at the comments in that video. I'm like, these people are so fucking stupid.
Right.
And I'm not going to talk about old boy. That's why I keep saying that. Well, I'm not even going to say his name. So, but I want to say this. People are so ignorant to that whole conversation and situation. The average motherfucker can go through there and read the comments and realize that not now one don't know nothing about what they're talking about. They don't know the timeline. They don't know nothing. But that was exactly what Eddie Hearn. That was the intentions of Eddie Hearn. He wanted to muddy the waters. He wanted to put everything all over the place. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to make it look ugly. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it was or whatever. But as far as my man's, you say 154, and you talking about, he wasn't talking about old boy.
Right, yeah.
He wasn't talking about old boy. What he said to be exactly, he just did the interview. Even her, even Kayla, I respected whatever else or whatever, but even that was a misleading topic because the topic said Brian Norman Jr. said he's willing to go to 154 to fight old boy. Mm-hmm. Of course, he's willing to do that. But he also said, you got to take that with a caveat. The caveat was, he said, I'm at 147. I'm going to do what I can do at 147. I'm going to go undisputed at 147. He said, when I came at 147 no more, I'm going to move up to 154 and I'm not coming back down. So in other words, he's saying, I'm not moving up and coming back down and moving. He said, that's what he was saying. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So he was like, he ain't moving up for nobody in particular. He like, when I get up there, he said, when I get up there, I'm going to stay up there. That's what he said. See, people, these boxing fans, man, they so fanned out when it comes to certain people. Like when you say certain names, they get so, oh man, it's really, I figured out what it is. It's really just I was right. That's what it is. It's I was right and I was first. So
yeah. You're right.
Now, exactly what you mean. Yeah, so when you first see Abdullah Mason, the first fight, second fight, whatever, you say back then, oh man, that's gonna be a bad boy. From that point on, you're a Abdullah Mason fan, you know, to the core because you were one of the first to see him. You were telling your friends about him, you putting him on to him. So that's what it is. So it's just that's what it's about. Everybody wants to be right about who they're talking about at first. Brian Norman Jr. didn't come up the consensual way when it came to that. He snuck in. B. Norman snuck in. So when B. Norman snuck in and you put him against those who's who in boxing, even though nobody has done anything in boxing right now, with the exception of a Devin Haney right now, and this is giving him his credit. With the exception of a Devin Haney or even a Teofimo Lopez, and these are people I don't even like them. You know what I'm saying? I did like Devin, I don't like him now. But this is with the exception. But I'm just showing y'all how much I give credit what they do because I just tell the truth. The truth is the truth. You feel me?
Right.
So the who's who is okay. Teofimo fought a couple of fights with both of them fought Lomachenko and the Teofimo didn't fight nobody else.
No,
Richard Coleman wasn't nobody. Not saying he wasn't nobody, but he wasn't no elite fighter. Who else did Teofimo fight?
Let's do that 140.
Jermaine Ortiz beat him, but they say he got
Jermaine
robbed.
Ortiz, Arnold Barbosa. I mean,
yeah, but Ortiz.
Okay, you about Josh Taylor?
Josh Taylor. There you go. Okay. But we saw that. We saw how that went. But bottom line was there's still a so-called name. You know what I'm saying? When you break all of those guys that everybody's fighting down, when you break them all down, you can say nobody has a resume. They doing it to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford been a champion since 2014 with all the names in the division, and they still doing it to Terrence Crawford. They doing it to some people doing it to Canelo. Canelo fought everybody. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, who gets credit? Nobody's gonna get 100% credit in boxing. Nobody from everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Until they retire.
I mean, and then you're gonna go back and you're gonna have the memories. You're gonna have the memories because there's nobody else there for you to look at for you. Like now, that's why they're saying now.
They did it with Floyd. So that tell you all you need to know right there.
Yeah, just like now. Look, just like now, they say the welterweight division is the weakest division in boxing. Okay, well, but then they say the super welterweight division is the best division in boxing. But really, when you think about it, nobody there. Jamal Charlo ain't fought in 2 years. He ain't even there. He fought in 6 days, so he ain't even really there. You know what I'm saying? You know, he can go back down to one with him. Like, as long as he been off, yeah, man, I don't know if he can make 164 no more. And he like 36 years old.
I think Brian's in a unique situation though, because a lot of the names are coming up to 147.
And what's crazy is,
Yeah.
And this is my point about the names. The
Mhm.
names who are the names. Listen to me, my brother, and y'all prove me wrong. I love to be proved wrong.
Mhm.
The names who are the names haven't fought anybody.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, 3 divisions, never been a world titleist. Never held a title.
I said that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Never fought. His biggest fight was Oscar Duarte or Luke Campbell or something. Like, man, come on, bro. What is that? Who did they fight?
I said Luke Campbell at 135.
Yeah, what is that? What is that we talking about?
My humble opinion was I thought he had a better chance. Well, his strongest chance to be world champions when he's at 130. When he was with the bigger guys still over them, tall,
Not
longer.
30. You mean 35? He was never at 130.
No, he was at 130. He was at
Oh,
130. Ryan was at 130.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was putting people. That's when he was coming on the scene.
Oh, I
Knocking
ain't never know
Then
he
he
was
went
at
to
130.
35, like you said, the Luke Campbell fight, but then he ran the tank.
So that's 4 divisions. That's 4 divisions he done been in and ain't won no title.
No title.
Because that's 130, 135, 140, and 147. He ain't won no title.
I feel like he had tweener though in between. I don't think he a full fledged welterweight though. He a tweener.
Nah, he a big boy. I think he a welterweight. He a big boy. He a big boy now.
I feel like a lot of the names are coming up. Like even up Matias needs to go out. Which
Again,
he wants to fight.
Hey, so Matias is his name, right?
In Puerto Rico. I mean, I'm just being honest.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I like it. I like it. Yeah. I like it. I personally like it.
I'd like to see
we need these people who they say are names. We need these people because you're either ordained to be a name or you're not. Cormel Moulton was a name before he went pro.
It's true.
Cormel Moulton was a name before he went pro. Keyshawn Davis was a name pretty much before he went pro because of the Olympics. You feel what I'm saying? So we need these names. Who else? It was a couple of people. Julian Hackett at first initially through that's my dog, so I'm not talking trash about him either, about nobody, but Julian Hackett, he was a name initially. If you know what I'm saying, he had a little rough times when he got in and got with Mayweather, whatever, but you know, he was associated with Tank, he was associated with Mayweather Promotions. So Julian Hackett came in a name initially. You know what I'm saying? Rashidi Ellis, who has done nothing nowhere. Rashidi Ellis ain't never beat nothing. I like Rashidi. Fast, quick, talented. I'm not saying nothing trash about it. You can argue that he has elite feet, not Devin Haney. You can argue that Rashidi Ellis got elite feet.
Yeah, we fought in the amateurs. We went out in the amateurs.
So you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
But he ain't fought nobody as a pro. He ain't fought nobody. Villa was there to make him look good. He had
too much time off. Like even now, he got too much time out the ring.
He hasn't fought, and he hasn't fought anybody.
But once you've been at the ring so long, that whole whatever you had, a little bit of aura sometimes just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even like my guys like Tito Mercado, another one. He had aura coming in.
That's what I'm saying. But coming in. Hey, you just said it, coming in. So either you're ordained to come in or you ain't nobody. Errol Spence, he was the man damn near coming in because he sparred with Floyd and they had these stories about Floyd and blah, blah, blah. Like people get ordained by whatever they get ordained by, and that's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? You got a country bunking out of Atlanta. Nobody wants to believe it. Nobody wants to admit it. What you mean he run around, he sparring Tank, he beating up Tank? What you mean he run around and he doing it? I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear about this country. But Terrence Crawford, Omaha, Nebraska, man, he ain't talking about that. I don't want to hear that. That's why it's so hard for him. He's not from the Tri-City, he's not from the Tri-City area. He's not from Jersey. He's not from Philadelphia. He's not from New York. They're not from up there. You've been to Florida. The Panamanians there, they're not, Roy Jones, Jeff Lacey, Winky Wright, you know what I'm saying? All the people out of St. Pete, all the people down there, Buddy McGirt, all the people out of Florida down there. I know them all, man. I've been through this. See, all of these people get ordained by somebody else, but in reality, they really ain't fought nobody either. So and when it comes to the who's who, example, you got Richardson Hitchison talking trash right now. Yeah. So me and Richardson had a little split last night, because he went on somebody talking trash. So what I said was, good, I love that. Because like I just told y'all, it's the same thing I'm saying now, keep everything across the board. I love that. He's a so-called name because he was hanging with Tank, but they had them tight-ass pants on with Tank. and Adrian Broner, and you know when they had that tight ass pair, they said, "Ooh, that look good." Y'all remember that? That shit was so fucking nigga. Nigga, you'll never live that down with your sis ass. But anyway, though, so these niggas out there dancing. These niggas out there dancing with tights and shit on, with nail polish and shit. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But anyway, though. So listen. So what I'm saying is, we love that was a name coming up. So okay, cool, run that. I like that he said that he'll be my son. I love that because it was told to me by Mill City. I don't know if it's true or not because I asked Mill, did he really say it? He said, yeah, I didn't hear him say it.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? He said, but if he said it or not, I don't give a fuck. We'll still whip his ass. It don't matter. But guess what though? But watch this though. He responded to me immediately, but you got a real injured with like Gary Antoine Russell in his division. A fight that can be made right now. Hungry for the belt.
I want to see it.
But guess what? Hey, you respond to the father of a man with a fight coming up, that you know damn well you ain't finna fight right now, of a division that you ain't even in, but you don't even respond to the man that's calling you in your division, your fellow title holder. You ain't even responding. You ain't even there to answer the call, bro. But sit down somewhere. You looking terrible. That's what I'm saying. We here to change all that. Devin Haney or whatever else, when Turkey Alley, she called us about the Devin Haney fight, immediately, yes, sir. If they call us about another fight, that's a name, immediately, yes, sir. You feel what I'm saying? The only time to push back you ever gonna get on us if it's a bad business dealing, if it's a bad business decision. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to a name, being that Brian Noma Jr. is gonna now be a name after this right here, that ain't gonna never be no problem no more about the money. That ain't gonna be a problem no more. That was a problem then. That's not gonna be a problem now. You feel me? So now, if a low level guy come out ranked number 9 in the WBO to you duck and smoke, well, go sit down somewhere. What are you gonna do for it? They don't do nothing for our resume. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like what I'm hearing. So Brian is trying to unify 147, like you said earlier. So that means
he's trying to go undisputed, not unified. No. Don't twist my words. He's trying to go undisputed.
We got to put that out there, because like I said,
but undisputed means there's not a belt in sight. There's not a belt in this 4-base area that nobody else holding except Brian North.
Put that out because, like I said, I seen the clip when you was. I guess you was talking to Artman. Shout out to Artman in his platform. He put out a tweet. I believe he thinks that he's trying to say that Brian is pretty much can't make 47. So we got to put that out there that he's not only he can make 147, but he plans on staying there.
Who said he can't make 147?
Artman thinks he's
Bruh, that dude is retarded. That dude is. I never knew who he was. I just happened to be scrolling through the channel the other day, right? 2 days ago, minding my business. You know, I'm on YouTube. Like I said, you know, I'm on TV doing what it do. And I just happened to see my son's name and then I cut it up. I said live, I cut it up. The first thing I hear, he ain't even that big of a puncher. How he that big of a puncher if 8 people went the distance with him? I mean, wait, let me say this to be exact. If 8 people went 12 rounds with him. So I was like, ain't no 8 people went 12 rounds with me. He like, look at this. Go look at the record. Look, I got the record up there right now. He 28-0, 22 knockouts. He got 30 fights. That means that 8 people made it. 8 people went the distance. When 8 people went 12 rounds, he kept saying that. So now I jump in the chat quickly because I don't mind. See, that's what people get confused at. Huh? They think I'm out here on these internet streets trying to jump on people that got bad opinions about my son. No.
Right.
What I do is I come and I diffuse the lies with facts. That's all I do. You gonna have your opinion. I don't have anything to do with your opinion. That's your. I can't change your opinion because you can't change my opinion. So why would I try to change your opinion? I'm just telling you what's really going on. So if we gonna base what we believe on some facts, let's just keep the facts out there. Let's keep the facts straight. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing I say. So now with this, I said, bruh, nobody went 12 rounds with Brian Noma Jr. He read the comment, but he didn't realize who wrote the comment because he was reading and talking trash so fast. Oh, how you gonna tell me? Siri, how many people went 12 rounds with Brian Noma Jr.? Siri don't say nobody with it. Look, Siri don't even know because she don't even care. That's what he say. Google never said it. Right? I jumped. So now he finally reads my name. I said a few other things. He finally reads my name. He put me on the channel. I said, look, bro. I hear y'all some Haney act, all y'all moist over here about Devin Haney. That's fine and daddy, brother. I just came here to clear some things up and I'm going to head out. That's what I said when I came on. I said, I can't fill some things up and I'm going to head out. First of all, 8 people did not go 12 rounds with Brian Norman Jr. How you going to tell me? I said, bro, how you going to tell me? You know what I said? How you going to tell me? He's like, well, Google say, first of all, you asked Siri on that and Google said nothing. So you didn't even ask Google, right? So you're lying right there as they always do. So now I say, oh, your phone ringing. I'm just talking.
That's fans that want to talk to you. No, that's fans that want to talk to you. You want to take a couple callers, Brian?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some call. Let me finish this up though. So I say, bro, nobody went 12 rounds with him. Yeah, I know for a fact Quentin Randall went 12 rounds. I said, no, you don't. Y'all should have bet him some money, even though I know his bum ass wasn't paid. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I know he went 12. I said, no, he didn't win 10. But so he went 12. I said, no, this. So I told him. I said, Migo went 4 rounds with him back in the day. I said, damn, I had them all together. Migo went 4 rounds with him back in the day. A journeyman went 6 or 8 rounds. Vincey Dixon had a lot of fights. He went the distance with him. Flavio Rodriguez, 8-round technical decision. He got stopped by a cut. He went the distance with him. Quentin Randall with the distance with him. And and the other 2 were the 2 fights with Top Rank. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? He had broken hands. He had broken hands all the way up to the Quentin Randall fight. His hand, both of his hands were bad all the way up to the Quentin Randall fight since the first time he started. I can send you the first fight that he ever had against a dude named Kyrie Lucas. What he was doing his first several fights, what his left hand was, or his left hand was messed up. So what he was doing was he would pin people with his left hand and beat them down with a right. Of course, they were bombs, so that's how he was knocking them out. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He would literally pin them. He would pin them and hold them. He would just put his hand out and just start beating them down. Go look at the first knockout, you can see it. You feel what I'm saying? So then when the people started getting durable, you just touch. This is a history. When he finally got his hands fixed, that's when he fought Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall was talking trash. He went out there with emotions high and he smothered himself. I think that's a great step to this fight because Devin Haney got him pissed off. We know not to use no emotions. Nah. Ain't no emotions involved in this. It's going to be nothing but strategic ass whooping involved in this. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't going to be no smothering. We know that's what Devin Haney want him to do. We ain't doing that, fool. We smarter. I keep telling Bill I'm smarter than you. You feel what I'm saying? They keep hanging their hat on this and that. So from that point on, then you got the next one. I feel this was a godsend fight with Boca Chica. B get clipped with a right hand and he get dropped. Perfect. That's what Top Rank thought he was fool, and that's what catapulted us to where we are right now, 1 year ago. Right now. You feel me?
Pull the question up, Noah, from my man.
My man L has a question. He says, how does Norman Sr. feel about Greg Hackett speculating that Norman Jr. may be overtraining on his GHB TV channel? Is it just talk, or does he have plans for Norman Jr. not to peak and the plateau? That was the question.
My brother. Do you know that Greg Hackett just won his 4th fight in 18 years? Or 17, 18 years. He just won his 4th fight in 17, 18 years, bro. Why would you listen to Greg Hackett? Training? What does Greg Hackett know about training? Greg Hackett don't know nothing about training. So no, that's not true. Don't listen. Hey, listen, y'all. Stop listening to Greg Hackett. Greg Hackett just be talking. Trust me.
Are we taking some callers? Did we got some callers?
You know, I don't duck. I don't duck no smoke. Look, I don't duck no smoke. Don't ask me shit about old boy and Philly. I don't want to hear none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not even finna get clipped, caught on nothing, talking about nothing. I'm not even finna go through that shit a million times again. Because like I said, reading the comments on that Kayla thing, y'all believe what you want to believe. You heard all the lies in the world from all the different sides, but nobody in them comments knew no fact. Nobody in them comments knew not one fact.
Hold on, we have a call right now. 214, you're live with Mr. Brian Norman Sr. What's up, brother? You got a question? Hold on, my fault. I got to put him on the road, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can ask a question now.
Now, I will say this, since we live. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we live. Who's this?
All right, this is Steve Black.
Okay.
And I want to say this. You know, Brian Norman Sr., I remember you from the beginning of all of this. I remember when you said, this ain't about me, it's about my son. But what I've seen transpire towards all that time since the beginning of what you said, maybe a year ago, I see you all over the video, dancing all around, boxing, hacking, on Black Prime. I see you everywhere. Nothing about your son. Let me tell you something like this. There's an original, Devin Haney Sr. He's the real master at this. And I'm going to say this. When there's imitation like you right now, you're an imitator. I'm going to tell you like this. Once your boy gets dethroned, gets beat at 147, once Devin Haney throws that jab, those combinations, moves around, just like Muhammad Ali, baby. Yes, like Muhammad Ali. He's going to go in there and make your son look like Sonny Liston, or he's going to make your son look like Frazier. He's about to pop that power away. Take that power away. I'll tell you something. You be ready for November. Because your son after this, he's going to go back to the cards, be on the undercards like he always has been, and this is an undercard fight anyway. But your son will never achieve what the great Devin Haney has done. Beat the greatness of Lomachenko. Be the youngest undisputed champion of the world. My brother, your son will never, ever, ever, as the boxing guys will say, bless you with that. Now, you keep on fighting on Black Prime and see how many pay-per-views you sell, my brother, because you out here like nothing.
Hold on, boss. Let my man respond. Brian, Mr. C.
Oh no, cool. Let him talk. Go ahead. Let him talk. I need him to talk. Go ahead. Go ahead and get all. Go. Hey, get it out. Get it all off you. Get it all off your chest. Huh?
Let's go.
Oh, he's waiting.
Oh no, you done moistening over Devin Haney. So you were talking about the elite footwork and the elite jab, right? Help us out right now, because this ain't when he got PTSD yet. This is when he his toughest. That's the toughest man. Help us out right here and show us what his footwork and his elite jab at. Is it the holding? Is it hitting in the back? Help us out right here. This is the biggest fight of his life. Is that it? Holding? Is that it? I listen, and I'm not saying this to be funny. I've been looking at this shit since the start.
Senior, are you telling
No. I'm asking, brother. I'm giving you a chance.
Hold on, Brian.
Hold on.
Are you telling the whole world that this is Devin Haney's toughest fight, or are you telling the world that this is your son's toughest fight?
Oh, no. So I'm talking about the fight that's on TV. It's not his toughest fight. Are you not looking? Are you just calling? You're not looking?
Then tell me who is his toughest fight then, right now.
Oh, he can't see. He don't know what's going on.
Mm.
Where the world see how ugly. The world see how ugly this shit look. The world see look. That's my shit. That's elite, y'all. That's elite.
You're not answering the question.
Hey man, I'm showing the people something. This is not for you, my brother. Hold on. Look, whoa. Let's see what kind of move that was. Hold on.
To the grass. It's the network. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville. But the greatest city of all time, Dallas, Texas.
Hey, y'all do me a favor. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all look what happened when somebody his side start punching at him, period. Just watch. Watch when Devin. See, that's what you got to look at. You got to look at when Devin Haney starts punching at. What the fuck was that? Look at when Devin Haney when Ryan Garcia starts punching at him, look at he has zero defense, bro. He don't have that nigga don't slide, that nigga don't spin, that nigga don't catch nothing. That nigga got zero defense.
The caller got me in tears though.
He's hilarious. That's my man's.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
They're
very big Bill Haney.
He came on with the Suge Knight energy.
Yeah.
All in the video. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that back up. First of all, when my name go out, my name is Brian Norman. So when my name go out, Brian Norman Jr. name go out. You understand what I'm saying? I represent Brian Norman, just like Bill Haney represent Devin Haney. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a Devin Haney fan can't dare come on and say something about me being seen too much, because Bill Haney does it too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you definitely can't say nothing about me being seen too much. Devin Haney ain't being seen nowhere. At least Brian Norman Jr. do interviews. Devin Haney ain't around there doing as many interviews as Brian Norman. So I don't even know what we're talking about when it comes to that. You feel what I'm saying? You can look, Brian Norman just dropped the interview, Sunday? You feel me? Devin Haney ain't dropping no interview in a minute. And when he does drop interviews now, he's saying, we gonna see what he gonna do. He gonna do what he gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. My son, Brian Norman Jr. said I'm gonna knock him out. It was always speaking with number confidence. You feel me? Again, I love it when we can do apples to apples to see what it is, not apples to oranges. We can do it right across the board. So we say we got two fathers, me and Bill.
Yeah.
Bill is being seen and doing interviews or whatever else when he want to do it. Anyway, he been doing this shit, right? But Devin Haney fans has got a problem with me doing interviews. Why? How? I don't understand. I'm confused. Brian Norman Jr. does his own interviews and he talks for himself. He don't try to be like Floyd Mayweather Jr. He don't repeat things that Floyd said. He don't repeat things that he heard from somewhere else. He don't be talking about levels. That's the same shit Floyd said. Floyd said the same goddamn thing. You said that Ryan Garcia was a C-level fighter and he couldn't beat you. And I agree with you. He is a C-level fighter and he shouldn't have beat you. But guess what? He beat you. Everybody saw it. This had nothing to do. This had nothing to do with no fucking Osterring, bro. This is skills. This is skill. Look at this shit. When he punches at him, this is what you see. When he get punched at, this is his defense. Let's look at his defense, y'all. That's his fucking defense. Let's look at his fucking defense, y'all. Let's see where the fuck. Let's see the defense. Where is the defense? Grab him and hold him. Grab him and hold him. This nigga has no defense, bro. None. This is before PTSD. He don't have no fucking defense. His elite feet couldn't even get him out of that shit. That's why he was so scared to stand in front of motherfucking Jose Ramirez because he didn't want to get caught up in that shit. Listen, y'all niggas is cooked. There's nothing you can do about it. Bill Haney has heard what I said. That's why he ain't talking that much. This nigga worried. He hear me. He know I know what I'm talking about. He know I don't need no motherfucking coaches to help me. I ain't calling no motherfucking Zab Judah. That's my dog, but I ain't calling him. I ain't calling no motherfucking Roy Jones to come help me. I ain't calling Andre Ward. I don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not calling these people. I'm calling me.
We have another caller. They want to talk to Mr. Norman. 253, you're live with Mr. Brian Norman Sr. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Great show. Wonderful show, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Sheila real quick. Hey, check this out, bro. I was wondering, man, first of all, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you and your son.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate
you. Man, keep up the good work. And I wish you the best in the fight, man. I want to see you step over your son. I mean, your son step over Devin Haney, man, with the KO, bro. I'm for real. But I wanted to ask you something. If Devin Haney moves around like he did against in the Ramirez fight, do you think that you could basically, how do you think, what have you done? You don't have to really tell me to done to really cut off the ring. Tim Bradley was saying basically like chase a chicken. You know what I'm saying? Chase some chickens, to work off like how to do that. But I seen your son switch it and practice on the bag, the heavy bag, man. But I was wondering, what would you do to, like, without giving everything? Like, would y'all be considered chasing some chickens?
No, I just showed them. I don't know if you got on late, but I just showed them that fight, and I was showing them how. I was just showing them how you don't even have to. It don't take a lot. First of all, cutting off the ring is something that you learn to amateurs. That's something that I taught my son at 10 years old. That's not hard to do. He was in front of Jose Ramirez the whole time. I don't know if you came on late, but I showed him that fight just like this in the beginning. And I showed him where he was right in front of Jose Ramirez. This is what he does. He stays away because he used to fight short people. Y'all see this right here? Okay. That's what he does. He used to fight short people, so he don't want to engage. He has to stay out the way. This is what he has to do. And he still ain't got no fucking defense. I mean, this is, again, we don't have to chase chickens, my brother. We ain't got to do none of that. That's not nothing that we was worried about. That's something that was, it taught in elementary school. So, I mean, we got it. We ain't worried about it.
Okay, for sure, man. Yeah, keep up the good work, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all look what happened when Ryan punched him with the long arm. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. Look at what he look. Look at what's happening. Look. This what happened. That's what the fuck happened. This is before PTSD.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate the bit, dog. I'm sorry, y'all. I
No, you
get.
good.
No,
You
you're
good.
good.
That's why this shit really can't be on, because I get so engulfed in this shit and so passionate about this shit. I be like, bro, I don't see what the fuck they talking about. So then I said, let me go goddamn see.
And I ain't gonna front. Y'all was in the good seats at that Falcon game. I seen y'all. I was there. I
Yeah,
seen you.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, there's another caller for you. I think it's the same person from before. D Block, that's you?
Hell yeah. Two times. Talking about running around the ring like a chicken. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Your son gonna be looking at you, Daddy, what I do? What I do, Daddy? Put that ATL ass shirt on, brother. You know you from here. You know you from the ATL. That shit ain't gonna help for nothing. Your son is flat-footed, no matter how you say. He's a hard puncher. That is true what they say, but it don't mean nothing when it comes to Haney's way. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't come with it. You'll never come with it. You're not a great coach. Your son is not a great fighter. He's guaranteed to be a champion with Top Rank. But guess what Top Rank said? We ain't got the money. We ain't got the bread. You're not a star. You an undercard fighter. We're going to send you off to Riyadh season. And hopefully you come out with a win. And I'm going to tell you like this. Once Devin Haney wins the game and they throw your son, I'm going to tell you like this. Game over. And you could keep on fighting fighters on Black Prime. And take your son with you. Maybe he could be the undercard with you. Ah!
Hey, I got a question for you. Did
What's wrong with this nigga?
hey, did Devin Haney
You know I got you cooked, son.
these niggas is delusional. Did Ryan Garcia have elite feet?
You know I got you cooked.
Did you hear what I asked you?
Here's your
I'm gonna
question,
stir the
D
pot
Block.
a little bit. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you speak.
He had a question for you, D Block.
I said, did Ryan Garcia have elite feet? Did Ryan Garcia have good feet?
Did Ryan Garcia have some kind of PAD?
No. Did he have good feet?
He said he had good feet.
Yes or no?
What?
Yes or no? Did he have PADs with him?
He's saying if
They actually
Ryan
had
had PEDs in the
PEDs,
system.
Brian had PEDs in the system.
I'm asking you about the feet.
No.
You talking about PEDs?
That's what I'm asking him.
Nigga, he didn't have good feet. So the PD was supposed to give him good feet because it didn't work. What are we talking about?
You sound like my Chihuahua. She be yapping all night and all day. You know how I take care of her? I give a little bit of food and I just take care of her like that. That's how I'm taking care of your ass. I give you a little bit of food and I take care of your ass. Because all you do is talk like a Chihuahua. Bark. But at the end of the day, guess what? You're the same one that's talking shit about Hackett, but you're the other one that beat him. So get the fuck out of here. My brothers, my sisters, everybody around, follow the show. Follow it on YouTube and on X. You know you hearing me right now. We coming with it. It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Bill. Coming at you live. The greatest city of all time.
I got a question for y'all. So let's look at y'all. Let's look at some. Y'all remember the few jabs and the few action y'all saw in that Devin Haney fight? Y'all remember the little bit of action that you saw in the Devin Haney fight? And that was like round 10, 11, 12, or whatever else. So these are two warriors in here, right? These are punches. Wait, these are punches. This is how you throw. This is how you get active. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you get active. Falling into whatever. Okay, cool. We've got all that, but these are punches being thrown. These are two warriors trying to fight. Both of them. These are two warriors trying to throw hands. This ain't nobody trying to stay away. This ain't nobody trying to hug to get out the way. This ain't look at what's going on, y'all. This is what's happening, y'all. These are punches. These are punches being thrown. This is what fighters do. This is what warriors do. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? Warriors come to it. Y'all remember when I showed y'all how far he was away from Ryan Garcia? Look how close Brian Norman is to him. And he just to point at me. You see what he just did with his eyes? That was at me because that shit worked. Look at what's going on now. Let's see what's happening. This is the difference between the fighters and what you're looking at. This is a man actually throwing punches. He's throwing bolos, moving the hands out the way. He's standing close quarters, uppercut. He ain't scared of you. He ain't scared of no Devin Haney. Devin Haney scared to be in close quarters with anybody unless he hold it. Y'all see the blood leaking? Y'all see how that blood he just shot up out of there? You see how that blood he shot up out of there? Don't tell me what I'm looking at. Oh, let me guess. This dude right here was sorry, but Ryan Garcia was the best, right? Y'all saw Ryan Garcia turning and doing the booty roll, getting hit all in the back. You seen that? Look at all that blood every fucking well. This is a fucking massacre right here. 32-0, just like Devin Haney. 32-0.
Hold on.
Watch him work. Watch him. Look at this work. Watch him work. These are punches being thrown. Ain't no motherfucking jab, move. No, we in close quarters, baby. This is how you get out of the way of punches in your fucking face. Understand that. Do you want an exciting fight, or you want a motherfucker run around and pity pat your ass and make your ass go to sleep and see what the fuck going on? The fuck kind of fans y'all live? What kind of fans like goddamn niggas that run around the motherfucking ring like a fucking duck? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are band fans. Y'all ain't boxing fans. That shit's not entertaining.
I ain't gonna hold you, Jamal. Brian, I'm hyped for this fight. I'm super hyped for it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for this fight. November.
That shit not
22nd.
entertaining. Hold on. Hey, look. Let me tell you, look, I gotta tell y'all this. Do what I told my son that, because he fucked up. Y'all see him. He done. Oh, let me go back though. Let me do this first so y'all understand. And you got a shot get thrown. Hold on. Let me do this first. This is my because I studied my son too. I got to study everything, right? That's my job. I got to study everything. I got to study what he get hit with. I got to study, and that's why I'm telling y'all the lack of fear where it comes with Devin Haney, because he don't have no power. So whether you hit him or not, the fuck you gonna do to him? You feel what I'm saying? So what, you hit him with a jab? You gonna hit him with a jab or two and fucking run? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? So look, let's see what we're doing here. These are punches being thrown, close quarters. These are counter punches being thrown, close quarters. Move your hand the fuck out of the way. Where you going? That's how you keep the distance. All that smothering he think he gonna do, y'all get the fuck off me. Get off me. This is how you keep the distance. We know we ready for every last bit of it. That's how you throw hands. Those are combinations. Those are what combinations look like. That's what combinations look like. Not no motherfucking punch, rock your elbow, punch, move, punch. That shit not exciting. That man was standing 10 fucking feet away from him. This is what happened. This is how you win the motherfucking title. 32-0 in his hometown. Look at the crowd, y'all. Can y'all see the crowd? Them niggas was sick. Ain't nobody cheering. Them niggas was sick. Check it out. He broke his hand the last punch. He broke his hand. He broke it. Like this.
I think there's a call.
I had the wrong number. I got the right number.
What's
I need to talk to Be Known.
Okay. What's the question, bro?
Man, I want to know who is his son fighting right now.
Devin Haney, motherfucker. What you talking about?
No, on the screen, who is studying.
That's 32-0 Giovanni. That 32-0 Giovanni Santion, ranked number 1 in the WO up under Chance Crawford.
Okay. I see you. It seems like you watched the Ryan Garcia Devin fight probably more than any fight you ever watched before. Is that correct?
Say it again.
It seemed like you watched the Ryan and Devin fight more than any fight that you ever watched before. Is that correct?
Absolutely not. What the fuck are you talking about? No, why would I do that?
Okay. But did you watch the first round? Did you see Devin get hurt in the first round?
Yes. First after his first jab, he got hurt.
You don't think Oscar played no part in it? Ryan just hit that hard, so he wasn't supposed to get hit the whole night. One punch hurt Devin. You don't think Oscarine or PEDs played no part in it as an ex-fighter? Come on now.
Bruh, you a fucking idiot, man. I'm sorry, but you got your feelings. I got my feelings. Oscarine ain't played no part. I'm glad you said it. Let me do a couple of things while we here. No, I don't think Oscarine played no part. Oh, I gotta show y'all something real quick. Hold on. This shit be crazy. I gotta show y'all how they did me, y'all. Hold on. Show y'all how they did me. Now this is, y'all gotta look at the crowd. Crowd ain't cheering. All of them sitting down. Y'all can see the crowd. Everybody's sitting down. Everybody look at the crowd. They sitting down. Ain't nobody cheering. They booing. Ain't nobody standing up. So check out what they did to me. Check out what they do to me, y'all. This is my boy acting a fool up there. They go hit that. Y'all, no. That's me coming in. Look. Everybody ain't talking to you. I'm talking to them. Hey, Negro, I'm talking to them. Look at this shit. Y'all see me? My man kicking me out the ring, y'all. How the fuck he kick me out the ring? How the fuck he kick me out the ring? Now, let's do this. I got some for my man. I got some for all y'all. I do this shit all day. I got some for all y'all. So we're gonna go back to what's his best fight? Y'all give me the best fight. Regis program?
Devin Haney?
Let's go to Regis program. We're gonna go with his best fight. No, fuck that. Iconic performance against Regis program. What I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the highlights of this shit. I'm gonna go to the highlights, y'all. These are the fucking highlights. Watch how boring this shit is. I went to the highlights, my nigga. I said, I want to see. This is when it first started. I was amazed at what I saw. So I said, I want to see what I'm in for. All right, y'all peep game. Shit ain't on. 5'8", 139, 67-inch reach. Of course, he got to reach advantage as usual. Y'all know what it is. So look, all he did was a step to his left. Regis don't know how to turn to his right, and that's all he did the whole time. Watch how boring this shit is. Even when he's doing what he's doing, he's stepping to his left. That's all he's doing. Regis just turning in the circle. That's what you do to a southpaw. That's all he did. These are not even elite feet. That's all he did. Step and jab. Step. Look how boring this shit is, y'all. Just watch this shit. This is what the fuck his fans like. They're not fans of fighting. They're fans of man. They're fans of that man. They're not fans of what he's doing because that shit ain't impressive. Look at what's going on. All he doing is stepping. That was round one. That was the whole fucking round. Was the best. These are highlights. This round two. These are highlights. Round two, bro. These are the highlights. I said, let me see what the best punch I got to worry about. You didn't even see a two come out. You don't even see a fucking two come out. Stepping to the left. Look at his feet. He can't turn. Y'all saw B Norman walking all around the ring. Y'all saw B Norman walking everywhere. He got a step to punch. B Norman can walk everywhere. Look at this shit. These are the highlights. This is exciting to them. Watch it. It's gonna be round three. He gonna get the first drop with the right hand. Can't make this shit up. These are the highlights. Are y'all entertained? Are y'all fucking entertained? These are the highlights. Look at the punches being thrown. These are the fucking highlights. This shit is terrible. This shit is like a 2-pack of ass. Like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is crazy. Round three, he gonna drop him. He dropped him. Because they got hurry up, get the excitement. Watch this. Boom. What the right. This is the highlights, y'all. What the fuck is he doing elite? Is Regis punching at him like Brian Norman Jr. was punching that old boy? Is Regis punching at him? Y'all help me understand. Y'all help me out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So we always talk about what Devin Haney doing. The question is, when Devin Haney doing what he's doing, you have to look at what the opponent is doing. So you telling me Brian Norman Jr. gonna be walking around like he walking around? Y'all just saw Brian Norman Jr. Now he get active, nigga. He walking to you. He got them getting physical. He punching on your ass. He doing all of that shit. Look at what my man doing. Nothing. 67-inch reach. Can't touch him. Can't reach him. Look at Devin. Stand 17 miles away per usual. Look at it. The shit is horrible. These are the fucking highlights, y'all. Who the fuck is a fan of this shit? Who keeps this shit on TV? What the fuck are we looking at? Get this shit out of boxing, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. These are the highlights. This shit is terrible.
On that note, man, I fuck with you heavy, bro.
I'm just saying. These niggas, look, please send this shit to Bill. Bill, you cook, my nigga. You cook, buddy.
November 22nd, it goes down. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. My man Brian Norman says it's like I told you, Jamel. I believe him. I'm with him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it ends by knockout. Brian, I appreciate you coming on, bro. We got to do this again. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I feel you. You ain't got nobody wants to smoke. I want the smoke. I like it. I like it. The longer I see it, because I had something else to show you now. Come on. Give it to me, man. Come on. Give me some smoke. Because I like to see. This is the best Devin Haney, right? This is the most. This shit is listed as iconic performance, my nigga. That man might have threw fucking 12 right hands the whole fucking fight. This shit is listed iconic.
You got
the fuck are we talking about, man? Who y'all think y'all talking to? Y'all niggas been fooled. Not me. No, he don't want niggas throwing punches at him. Especially not no nigga his size. He don't want that. He don't want no parts of that. And that's what Bill know. That's why Bill acting like he acting.
Shout out to the hangout spot. He told me to tell you to put your glasses on. Oh, you got them on, though.
I got them on, nigga. I got them. They might have came up, but I got them, bro. Look, I just keep trying. I'm trying to see it, bro. Listen to y'all. When this fight was first made, I swear to y'all, I listen. I promise y'all I was one of y'all. I said, I got to see the best Devin Haney. That's how I know where the best Devin Haney came from. I said, I got to see the best Devin Haney. I remember this fight and I said this was a good fight. And look at this shit. And I'm telling you what he doing. All he doing is stepping to the left. Watch Regis' leg. This is what they say Brian can't move. Watch his legs. Watch. Look at Regis' legs, bro. Look at Regis' legs. Look at what he doing. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, this shit is horrible. Shit is horrible. Come on, bro. This is not cutting. Look at Regis' feet. Okay, so who on? Who what we got?
Your man can't call back. Your man D Block. He wants more
Oh
smoke.
yeah. Let him go. Yeah, let him go on and cry. I like it. Yeah, come on, give it to me.
Yo, D Block, you there?
3 times, baby. You know what's up. Brian Norman Jr. I'm gonna tell you like this, brother.
I'm not Brian. I'm not Brian Norman Jr.
Oh, my bad. I mean Brian Norman Sr. My bad. I'm sorry. You know, that's what happens when you name your son after you. But it's all good. That
was a bit. You know, you do realize you said Devin Haney Sr. You know, you said that a minute ago, right? Just so you know.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, my brother. You know, we're not perfect. We're human. And that's the problem that I see with you. You know, you're human. You're not perfect. So when I say this, that you just want to see what you want to see. But when you actually see what's going to come at you, then you're definitely going to see that Devin Haney is a masterclass boxer in front of your son.
Hey, so masterclass boxer. I forgot to bring up something. Hold on.
Did you go to Coach Malachi? Hold on now. But I do a little bit better. I will tell you this, my brother. I will tell you this. You know, you can definitely train your son as hard as he wants to be trained. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say like this. If you want to be undisputed, if you want to be an actual person in the ring, then you should have took on the Boots in his fight. Look where Boots is at right now.
What are you talking about him for? We not talking about him. What you talking about him for?
The big boy. Let me say.
What are we talking about him for?
Because you want the smoke. Because you want the smoke.
What are we talking about him for?
I gotta respect your son. He's still youngest, but Boots Ennis is moving on. You know, and this is the trajectory that you want to give your son. You think that your son is something because that's your son, that's your seed. But Devin Haney is from another breed. And you can't come with it, not even close. Undisputed at a lighter weight class. You know, your son couldn't even unify.
Let's look at the actual punches they get thrown while he's running his mouth. Let's look at the actual punches they get thrown. It's not about the opponent, it's about the punches they get thrown.
Right now, my brother.
Look. Who's punching that Devin Haney like this? Who's throwing them bolos at Devin Haney like that? Who's throwing them bolos like that? Show me the way to fight I can find with a nigga throwing them bolos like that. Pay attention.
Because you up right now. Because I can talk with you. I can talk with the best. So I'm gonna say like
this. Look. Who did Devin fight that was counterpunching like that? Because that's what Devin was worried about. He was worried about Ryan counterpunching. Who counterpunching like that? I ain't see him. Who counterpunching like that? This dude right here is 5'8.5", so he's taller than me. Y'all can look that up. Who throwing them bolos like and trying to clean his ass up? Who throwing bolos like that? Hold on. 1, 2, and try to clean them up. 3. Nigga, that shit coming at Devin Haney gonna give him fucking hissy fits. This kind of firepower. Look, this how you fight on the inside. We don't grab and hold on the inside. This how you fight on the inside. You don't grab and hold on the inside. This how you fight on the inside. That's how you fight on the inside. You don't grab and hold on the inside. Ain't no fucking grab and hold it. You beat motherfuckers down. Y'all remember when David was trying to beat down Ryan Reeves? Look at this shit. You beat motherfuckers down. You beat them down. Yeah, that's what's coming at you. That's what's coming at Devin Haney. That's what's coming at Devin Haney. That's what's coming at Devin Haney, baby.
You looking at highlights. You living in
yesterday's what's coming at Devin Haney, man.
I'm gonna look at you like yesterday's news.
Hey, he said highlights. I just looked at the highlights of Devin Haney best fight. Regis Prograde. That shit was horrible.
And I'm gonna tell you like that. Okay, Brian. Show the highlights when your son got his ass put to the camera. Can you put that shit? And tell me what
camp? What we talking about?
You're a great coach.
What camp?
Your son is a great fighter.
What camp my son got his ass whooped in?
Tell me how your son got his ass put to the camera.
Well, you talking about
Did you hear what I said, my brother?
Well, you realize there's a whole lot of videos around it. You realize there's a whole lot of videos of Devin Haney getting put on the canvas, right? So you might not want to talk about that.
So Brian Norman Sr., like I said, Like I said, it's the last time I call in because at the end of the day, I'm gonna smoke you. You ain't nothing. And by the 2026,
You can't smoke me. You can't smoke me because
and you definitely be on Black Prime. My
the
brother,
reason you can't smoke me.
but I'm gonna say it like this: I kept it respectful. I could have gone at him 100%, but I'm gonna say it like this: this man is another clown for boxing. It's never D Block, D Town, DCG Bill coming at you live from Dallas, Texas. With the great, you know what's
The reason he can't smoke me is because his product don't do what he need him to do. Devin, I'm showing the highlights, y'all. I'm showing the fucking highlights. That's what I'm showing. Hold on a minute. Let me find this shit. Hold on. I'm trying to see because I want to see Devin Haney. I like to look for Devin Haney and see what the hell. Hold on, y'all. I like to see it. I mean, if I miss it, y'all tell me the fight to go to. Y'all tell me what to go to.
We're gonna have to wrap. we
Oh, okay. All right, my bad. I didn't mean to keep y'all on too long, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, boys. Y'all got a glimpse. Look, you got a small glimpse, because I promise you, I got time after time after time after time where I can cook these niggas. And just for the record, Wiley Moses, coach Devin Haney as an amateur, he said Devin Haney he did zero in international amateur boxing, Bill Haney. Stop your fucking lying. You can't do nothing but lie just like your people. You lying to everybody else and you got them lying. You understand what I'm saying? Wiley Moses, the grandfather of Shakur Stevenson, said that Bill came on and told some bold-faced ass lies. Devin Haney went pro at 16, 17. He said he didn't do shit in the international level. Brian Norman Jr. won 5 national titles and a one-time international title. You feel what I'm saying? Bill Haney, your ass is cooked. I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, man.
My boy, appreciate you, bro.
I bet.
Man. Shout out to D Block, man. Shout out to my boy D Block.
Shout out to D Block, bro. Shout out to Brian Norman.
You wild, bro. You wild, bro.
Oh, yo, my shit is going off right now. Yo, shout out to the Hangouts.
Shut the fuck up, man. I wasn't falling asleep.
Oh, man. Yo, Brian Norman is a trip. I fuck with him heavy, bro. The fans fuck with him too.
Hell, leave me the fuck alone, man. I was letting him just talk, man. I was chilling over here, man. Yo, I had to do the show.
Oh, listen.
I had to do the show today. I just I let the guests get on, let them speak their minds. Noah was trying to throw me under the bus at first, like I was over here.
What you mean? I trying to throw you under the bus?
I was trying to tell you, man. Like, bro, I didn't say that it was a motherfucker like he was gonna do this. I just said, yo, I don't think listen. When you have big fights, you gotta expect the best version of your opponent. You can't just think
absolutely.
Man, fuck you, L.
He called me Norris, dog. That's crazy, yo. What the fuck? Nah, I fuck with Brian. He's hilarious, man.
Yo, D-Block funny as shit, man.
D-Block is hilarious, dog. We need to bring him more and more often. That nigga is hilarious. We need a slogan like his.
Hey, yo, shout out to my man Devin and Bill. Though. We gotta get y'all on. Y'all gotta come back. Y'all gotta
Who you talking about? Bill Haney?
One of them. Somebody gotta come back after that, boy. Yo, they gotta come back on.
Bro, I'm gonna have a long night cutting some of this shit up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Look, it was my idea, y'all. I said, yo, do the show at night because everybody especially fight. Nobody doing nothing right now. Everybody chilling.
This is our time. You're the night owl. You're the guy that wants to do 10 o'clock at night.
I'll be getting yelled at about being a night owl and shit. But I'll be up. I'll just be up.
Bro, this is what we're gonna. The fans want us at 10 o'clock. This was your idea. It was a great idea, and we're gonna keep it moving. Who else do people want us to get on here? I would love to get Bill Haney on. He's gonna be.
Definitely gotta reach out to Bill. Gotta hit up Bill, yo.
He's not gonna come on because
B was talking crazy, bro. He was talking
hilarious.
He was talking his shit.
I'm
looking forward to the fight, though. Like I said, I think you were still gonna get one of the best. We're gonna have to especially he broke it down really well. I'll give him that. He knows his shit.
He definitely does.
Like I said, he definitely does his tape studying. You know what I mean? Reminds me of It reminds me of my first trainer. Shout out to Coach Austin Hendrickson, man. He's have me and L sitting in the motherfucking room. He's be just like that animated with the amateur shit though too. we'll sit there for hours watching tape before we even go to the gym. So those are trainers that I love and respect. That really will sit there and dissect shit tape by tape. That's what we need more. Like I said, we need more teachers rather than saying guys that just say that they're coaches or trainers. We need more teachers though. We need more teachers in sport again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we're going to continue to do shows like this. Let us know who y'all want us to interview. At those people that tell them to come on the 10A podcast, even though Jamel was out of, he was like, bro, yo, we got rap.
Yeah, I was. I ain't gonna lie. I told you. I said, nah. At first, I was like, I wasn't in the mood to get on. Like I really wasn't.
Oh, we got to do it because the fans want us to talk.
But I got on. I really was. But I tell you what, I was like, all right. I said, if a man said he was getting on, say happy belated birthday, Coach Austin. What's up? But yeah, you was like, my man was getting on tonight. He wasn't gonna hold this up. I was like, I'm gonna get on. But I said, I really didn't want to get on. I was like, no one's gonna do on. You got any questions? Like, yo, this is your guest.
No, I love Brian Owens. I love him.
I really don't get. I just go with what I know, what I see, and I don't really have a thing. I like to have a conversation. I don't like to do an interview. I'd like to have a conversation.
No, that's how I am too. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I do a conversation. We're gonna talk.
But I enjoyed his commentary. He's very intelligent. I'll tell you that right now. He's very knowledgeable. And I look forward for the fight. I really do. And again, I told you, I got Brian Norman winning by knockout. That's what I got. I'm going to stick to it. Mark my words. That's what I think is going to happen. I like Brian Norman Jr. I need a slogan like Inevitable D-Block, though, man. How does he end it?
Yeah, with the woo or some shit. Yeah, with the woo or somebody. Yeah, D-Block funny as shit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all gotta follow my man on Twitter though, because he starts shit on Twitter. He be getting everybody pissed off, y'all. Should have been around D-Block the whole build up for Canelo Crawford. He had everybody in their fucking feelings, boy.
He still does.
Yeah, he still.
Yo, I'm gonna call you right after this, bro. After I hang up, man. But appreciate y'all. Monday fighters and Wednesday.
L, what are you doing, bro? We tell you you supposed to get on the motherfucking panel, bro.
LB friend, bro. He called me Bam Bigelow, and then he don't even come. Then he called me Norris. See, I got the bug note right. It's just some purple shit.
What's that? See, that's why you over there. That's why he wasn't paying attention. Yo, you on that shit? Damn, what the fuck? Put that back up.
No, that's purple shit.
Hold on, yo.
Right there. Bow. I'm just saying. Please don't quote She-Block. Why he calling him She-Block? He's awesome. I like that guy. I like people that just entertain. Shout out to the Hangout Spot. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. Shout out to those who support us. We're gonna continue to grow. Yeah, soon it's gonna be me, Jamel, and Turkey Al-Asik doing an interview. That's what we're gonna do. Turkey.
That's the goal.
I know you're watching.
We'll get him, man.
Yeah,
we got Jim. We got Jim Lampley. Shout out to Jim Lampley, man.
That might be one of my favorite interviews.
Yeah, we got Jim. So we moving. We getting them. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna host Riyadh season. I'm telling you right now.
We're gonna be good. We good.
I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna call you right after this show.
Appreciate all right, call me, bro.
Fridays. Make sure you subscribe.
Hey, love y'all out there, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe out there. If you're going to drink, be responsible. You gotta get that
tomorrow.
You gotta get that Marine Corps. Gotta tell everybody before the weekend. If you're gonna drink, be responsible. If you can't drive, call somebody.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have relations, wrap it up.
Yo, what are you talking about?
All that good shit.
Yo, what the fuck? Well, I could have left this guy.
I know I should have took my own advice at times, but
Oh, Jesus. I think it's on MVP promotions. I don't know.
It's a crazy world out here, yo.
I gotta give you some of this. I gotta give you some of this right here. All right.
I gotta get back in. I gotta get back to the gym. We can catch up though afterwards. Though, no, we're gonna link up. I'm just saying. I gotta tell my people though.
All right, yo, we out here.
Yeah. Be responsible. Yeah. I gotta say relations because today's world, everybody with, I don't know, everybody with whatever these days. So
D-Block. I want to be down with D-Block. That guy has the greatest, and he has the greatest slogan ever. But we out here. I'm gonna call you right now, right after this. Appreciate y'all. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Make sure you tune in to the show. Make sure you subscribe to Jamel's channel, my channel, all our social medias. Hit us up. We answer. We respond to everybody. Who do y'all want us to bring on? Let's make it happen. All those that are ducking the show, Richard Hitchens, all of y'all always interviews. Come on. We out of here. Shakur, where you at?